That puts us a bit below the 50-56 level into close, which is technically a continuation of the correction, making the entirety of today basically one big bear flag. There's still a big fat gap below 50.38, and this is a big CTA sell-off area too. It's also where JPM puts are right at the bottom of that. Delta neutrals kind of going to be in the middle of that range. If we start breaking lower, this is quite bearish. But yeah, probably have a little less upside to worry about into the end of the week now that we closed below 56. That's gonna pick up realized vol at least a little bit. No breakdown here, but we could get the rest of the breakdown in the overnight session, or maybe with the Eurozone decision tomorrow morning. Commodities up a tiny bit today, despite many commodity stocks taking a big hit. Correlation turned around a little bit, both on the 1 and 3 months. They really tried to short the out of vol today and push the dispersion trade. Oh, NQ closed just barely red. Forward yield on volatility, 5.35%. And the carry trade still getting pushed up, almost at the highs from October. We're pretty close. We're only about 39 points off. Bond volatility is still skyrocketing. Tail risk hedges are picking up. Most of the S&P, the vast majority of the S&P under its 20-day moving average. And correlation between VIX and VIX futures a little bit more in line today, but VIX still very much in backwardation, gaining back about 2% of its 6% drop today. We're pricing in just under 35 points of rate cuts. RSP underperformed, especially into the back half of the day. What does this put us for tomorrow? I mean, this puts us very much in the same place for tomorrow as we were today, or at least going into today's market open. I will say though that we're getting close to a point where any further downside is going to be fairly dramatic, right? If we lose 50 and start breaking into that 30 range, we're going to get CTA sell-offs. The CTA sell-offs are going to drive us into that synthetic long, which is also right around where delta neutral is. If we fail delta neutral, we're probably going to fall below the JPM puts. This is like the fourth consecutive day they've been unable to get volatility back in line, and their margin is not getting any better, right? 10-year closing out the day at 4.659. Flattened out a little bit from its high, but still moving up, right? Like the trend over time here is very positive. Yeah. SLD starts tomorrow, and margin requirements haven't eased any. So I feel like my port's about to see a bit of an upward correction. Maybe. Explain what's the dispersion? Short vol indexes, long vol equities, or well, the underlying components of said index. It's more accurate. Till Tuesday morning when we go back to 50-50. I mean, if all of these short puts expire in the money on Friday morning, that's gonna be really bad. That's a big loss to eat. Like right now, I mean, they've got to manage the margin requirements, but then managing the loss is also going to be rough. So gold bounced back. I mean, I think it looks good. It's recovering. Found support at the 2340 level, and it's already back above 2400. I don't think currency risks are going anywhere. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The dollar at 106. Europe's decision tomorrow could see the euro fall, which is going to drive the dollar even higher. So actually, the European rate decision tomorrow, if they cut rates, it would be extremely impactful. But even if they announce that they're going to cut rates in June, the impact could be pretty severe. Are the short puts expiring on Friday? I mean, 700,000 contracts at 5,000. A lot of those. When's the euro rate decision again? Tomorrow morning, right? No, not tomorrow morning. Wait, is it tomorrow morning? Hold on. I think it's tomorrow morning. Oh no, euro inflation is tomorrow morning. Sorry. Which is gonna, yeah. Euro inflation tomorrow morning. European Council meeting. And then, sorry, yeah, the inflation, not the ECB meeting. But their inflation, if their inflation is down, it's going to increase the likelihood that they cut at the next meeting. Oh, also Great Britain inflation in the morning too. And Japanese balance of trade tonight. If imports are, and we're not really getting pricing with that, but yeah, well, that might not be that important. Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for tuning in. 1 second, guy. Thank you so much for hooking everybody up with Cornish on. Guys, welcome aboard. Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.